Paityn was acting so weird, just like really quiet. That's like almost emergency room. If I can't get this to break immediately, we are off to the emergency room. And sure enough, the empty container is right there on the floor. So I called poison control. What would make this day better is calling poison control. It would. Good morning, everybody. Today has already been a hard day. So when we got over this last sickness, right, I was like, we have been so sick. We're not doing this anymore. We are gonna be healthy all summer and we'll just catch you next winter. Like, we are good. And last night JD went to the new Batman with some friends. So I told him I didn't have zero interest in seeing it. And so I was home with the kids and Paityn was acting so weird. Just like really quiet, abnormally quiet, and just abnormally still. And so I kept asking her and she's like, Mom, I feel fine, I feel fine, I feel fine. Well, this morning she got up and I was like, oh, like I don't think we should send you to school. You seem off. My spidey senses are tingling, everybody. And she's like crying, she wants to go to school. So I get out my thermometer. First one, it reads like 92. I'm like, okay, well that's not accurate. Next one I read, it reads like 108. I'm like, all right, that's not working either. Next one just kept getting an error. So I'm like, how do I have 3 thermometers and none of them work? So I ask my friend if she's coming to get Beckham for carpool. And I'm like, hey, like I tell Paityn she can't stay home. She's so sad. She's like, I'm okay. But she, every now and then she'd do this like burly cough and her cheeks looked really flushed. I'm like, no, you're just not going. So my friend brings a thermometer, take Palmer to school, all of that, and take Paityn's fever, temperature, 104, 103.9. I was like, what? Like, that's like almost emergency room. If I can't get this to break immediately, we are off to the emergency room. So I give her a bunch of ibuprofen. I have her change out of the pajamas she's wearing into something thinner. I get a washcloth, because you don't want to like dunk them in a bath either, right? That'll put them in shock. So I get her a cool washcloth. I give her a Go-Gurt, some Gatorade. I'm like, we gotta get this fever to break. So it's going down, and I'm gonna give her a COVID test, as my other kids are gone already for the day. I'm gonna go give her a COVID test, and I'm like, where's the camera? I need to start recording, you know, kind of tell everybody what's going on. Can't find the camera anywhere. I look for it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I have like a sick baby right here I need to take care of. Found the camera outside in the rain. I started recording yesterday, and then the day just got away from me, and apparently I was like, oh, I just won't record today. Well, I left the camera outside and it rained last night. So I just ruined our camera. It's probably like, I don't know, a $700 camera. I hurried and took all the batteries out and stuff as soon as I found it and flipped it upside down. So we won't turn it on for a couple days. I just am like, I feel like the universe is, oh, I don't know. But I'm a big believer in The Secret. If you guys haven't looked at The Secret, look it up, what I'm referring to. Basically the law of attraction. Anyways, I gotta go cancel dance, carpool, all the things for today, cancel piano for tomorrow. Luckily they have a half day tomorrow and then a Friday off already. So she could potentially have like a 5-day break without really missing too much school. But, whew, okay, I'm gonna go give her a COVID test so I know if I need to quarantine everybody. And then I'm gonna stress clean my house. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I just realized why I thought something was wrong last night. When I was playing the camera, I couldn't remember. It's because she kept rubbing her eyes, kind of showing what you're doing. Like, her eyes are really bugging her. Yesterday while we were trying to do her reading, she like would read half a page and she'd be like, oh, Mom, my eyes, and she'd rub them. That's how I knew something was up. Is what normally would take us 5 minutes to read took us like 20 because she was hurting. You just don't. How you feeling? Good. You just don't even look like you feel okay. We're gonna take our temperature again. My sweet friend Melissa, literally a saint, went to Walgreens this morning and bought me a thermometer and dropped it off. Like a nice thermometer. We're at 101.3. I think I'm gonna give her Tylenol too. Just, I mean, she's had it in her system now for an hour and a half and I feel like it should be lower than that. This is getting comical. So, I have poured Paityn 12.5 is how much ibuprofen she should get. I poured it in the little glass and I went to go take her temperature. then I told you guys, right? All my thermometers are not working. And I wanted to take her temperature before I gave it to her so I had like an accurate starting point. Keep in mind at this point, I assume her fever's like 99, maybe 100. I don't think she has a bad fever at this point. So I pour the medicine, go to take her fever, all the stuff, call my neighbor, get the right thermometer. Anyways, I'm going to clean the kitchen right now, and I realized, oh, okay, so then I take Paityn's fever and I'm like, this is 104, I gotta get you medicine now, and I can't find the medicine that I had poured her anywhere. I don't even think about it, like I'm not that worried about it because I had stuck it back behind the tissue box where I didn't think Rocky or Palmer could get to it. So I go and, this is not funny, I'm laughing because I don't wanna cry. So I get Paityn new medicine because I'm like, this is an emergency now, right? Yeah, I've got to get your fever down. Get her new medicine. Well, I'm cleaning the kitchen and all of a sudden my mom brain is like, hey, you need to find that medicine. Like, you just have 12.5 milliliters of ibuprofen sitting here somewhere that the kids could get into. So I'm looking all over the kitchen and I'm like, I wonder if Palmer took it. And if Palmer took it, she would have taken it to this corner. Because this is the corner that Palmer does all naughty things in. So I go and look, and sure enough, the empty container is right there on the floor. And I'm like, I don't even, so normally she would get 7.5 because she's about to turn 4 and she's way over the weight for the other. So I called poison control. What would make this day better is calling poison control. It would. But I'm like, I just have to like check, you know. They said she should be fine. Like, she might have an upset stomach. But she's not even here. I didn't even know until she went to preschool that she had done that. So I'm like, all right, cool. You do not have COVID. It is negative. Hallelujah. I kind of actually didn't think you did, because I have not heard of anybody who has a 104 temperature with COVID. It's normally a low grade fever, and this is like a high virus her body is trying to like wipe clear. This is great news. Oh, so glad. All right, here's Cameron over here drying out upside down. We'll probably give him like, I don't know, 2 days to dry and then try it. So we decided we need to get out of the house. So we went and got what, Pate? Well, no, we did the COVID test earlier. And so Paityn really needed a little reward. So I told her I'd pick her up a Beanie Boo and a Sonic. The Sonic's actually more to help with her fever. Trying to get it to break again. So it hasn't gotten too bad. It's like 99.5. So I guess break's maybe not the right word. I doubt it'll break. But we need it out of the house. And Dad won't be home for another 4 hours. So I just needed a minute. Yep. So we also wanted to get one for my friend who has been so helpful today. I was like, I'm gonna pick you up something too. I just feel so grateful I couldn't have done today without you. So we're gonna go take the boys. She picked up Beckham from school and still has him. We're gonna go drop off the boys with Slush too. So we're just kind of killing time, not watching TV. So evening update, I just fed the kids dinner and they're having some ice cream to help cool. They are really taking advantage of this. But you guys, her fever once again is 103. And I gave her medicine like an hour ago. So clearly the medicine's not really helping much. So Dad will be home any minute. I'm really excited for him to get home, give Paityn a blessing, and just kind of have some backup. I am supposed to be going to dinner with my friends for one of my friends' birthday tonight. So as long as everything seems under control here, I'll still probably go. The house is very clean. Can you see? I stress clean today.
Okay guys, I'm back. It looks like I'm wearing makeup because I've got so much stuff in my eyes. But holy cow, I just got back. I'm looking real good. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Guys, I just got home from Three Believes warehouse. Derek and I have just been working there all day. Working hard. We just did tons of cement. We just made our own cement. We just laid it. We did everything. And I am exhausted. We wheelbarrowed like 80,000 pounds, it feels like. Shoveled, and yeah, lots of cement. So it feels good to be home. But Michelle is off with her friends. She gets to go celebrate one of her friends' birthdays, and I am excited for her. And I get to spend some time with the kids now. So we're gonna have some fun.
All right, I don't know what happened here or if JD even recorded while I was gone, but there's a pound of brownies, How come every time I leave, Judy busts out the brownies? Also, I climbed up into the scary loft in the dark and got all the St. Patrick's Day stuff. So look how cute this is. We've got chocolate coins. So I'm hoping to do a like fruit tray rainbow with chocolate coins. I know that's ambitious seeing how I have this much fruit in my house at the moment, but that is the plan. So I'm hoping to do that. Oh, and then I dyed the milk green. This is as ambitious as I'm getting. Keep in mind this milk says it expired February 28th. It's March 17th. It's not bad, I promise. I don't know how it's not bad. We're gonna discuss that in the morning. Everybody's asleep. Paityn is in my room. Last time we checked, she still had a fever of 101.5. So we gave her more medicine. It has been a long day, but I'm grateful I was able to get out. Grateful Judy had such a successful day down at 3 Believe. It's like a really big day for them to get all that cement down. So thank you guys for being here today. Make sure you subscribe. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day, minus having to tell Paityn she can't go to her readathon. So it will be fine though. We are gonna be positive. I'm gonna make it up to her. I don't know how, but come back tomorrow and see what we come up with. Thanks for being here. We love you and we'll see you tomorrow.